Cześć, Paweł, Galant, Strefa Music Art. Dzisiaj naszym gościem jest Royem Einarem Dreng. Dreng? Artysta, gitarzysta, wokalista i poeta. Hi.
Hello.
It's very nice to meet you and have you here. I just introduce you as a guitarist, vocalist, composer and poet.
Yeah.
Is it right order?
I think I'm a poet, a songwriter. Yeah, and I'm not a great guitar player.
No,
but I'm
very well.
Yeah. I do my best though.
Yeah, you're playing very well. I saw you yesterday, and you play very well. But you play not only on a guitar, you also on a harmonica.
Harmonica, yeah.
That's only two instruments which you're playing on.
Yes, I must say so. Yeah.
You never had you never want to play on other instruments.
I would like to play the mandolin or something, but and piano, but I struggling learning. Maybe when I go 80, I'll play the piano as well.
Okay, because I would like to ask for firstly for history you in here and your career, because I heard from some sources you have very long history as you are as a musician and your family, because all your family was a musician or connected to the music?
No, some kind of connection, I must say, because if they're singing in choirs and stuff like this, my grandmother, she played the violin and guitar, mandolin.
Okay.
Also my grandfather a little bit, but my grandmother was also a painter. An amateur artist, of course, so mostly it's hidden. But she had a great touch, I must say, really. And she was a good storyteller. And my mother is a very good painter, actually, but she never paints. So it's yeah.
Okay, when did you came to Poland? Because you came from Norway.
Yeah.
You are a Norwegian.
Yeah.
And what is the Norwegian musician doing in Poland?
That's a good question. I really don't know.
Sure.
I was here on a vacation or something. I can't remember. But we were in a pub, music pub in Gdansk, and my friend told me that told the owner that I was a musician, and there was a guitar there, and they asked me to play. I said no, because I was having too much beer. But finally I took the guitar and I played a couple of songs, and in some way I got a mail from them later, asked me to come back, and so I did. And then it was some painters, artists who was there and heard the concert, and they invited me to come and open up for some show with paintings and stuff. So I just did, because who gets such an invitation from another country to open up art gallery or something like that. So I did, and then I got another call for another job, and my manager Eva come and asked to join, and yeah, the ball started rolling.
Okay, do you remember how your adventure with music begin? Do you remember the time?
For my musical career?
Yeah, musical career, and it started not hobby or...
it's late, I must say. Maybe I was 30 years or something. and I really finally find out that I needed. Before that I was a football player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not good, but it took up a lot of time, and I played guitar, of course, since I was about 15 years old or something, and played Dylan, of course.
Okay.
Only Dylan, Dylan. Bob Dylan.
Okay, we will talk about the Dylan later.
But then I started to, I quit the football, and I needed something. Something was missing in my life, so
Decided to be a musician.
started to play more outside.
In which club you play?
No, it was
Football.
local
Oh,
clubs.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We also played a huge festival with the Dylan cover band. But,
yeah, you said about the Bob Dylan, because it's your idol.
yeah.
And when did you start? When you decided to be a musician? Actually, did Dylan have a lot of influence for you? Yeah.
Very, very, very much.
Do you
Before-
remember what songs you heard first?
Yeah, it was the songs from the album Desire in '75, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was the turning point, and the next album, Street Legal, and then we had a couple of.
And always within from
Yeah, it was amazing for me, and I was very lucky about finding Dylan in that type of area in the 75, 76, 77. Like I could go back.
Okay.
This was where he stands like a gypsy, and I could go back and listen to the first songs and see the career from the beginning. If you understand,
Yeah.
And it was very interesting with a folk singer who developed into the artist, and still following him up to date,
Okay.
where he's at his best still. Yeah. Last album, Rough and Roll the Ways, extremely good. So he's getting better and better. Actually, I mean it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. Because it's a Nobel Prize winner for
Yeah,
this
of course.
career,
Yeah.
Do you, because you started quite late about your career and as a musician.
Yeah.
You currently playing alone or with friends? Yeah, it's you recorded
Two official
records.
albums. Yeah. With
First two from 2016, I think.
yeah, I think very late. Yeah, but it's because of economics, and I didn't want to do. I have a couple of albums with cover songs out there somewhere, but I didn't want to do an album until I could write my own music, and it took quite a while because I was so into Bob Dylan.
Okay.
So when you find an artist like Bob Dylan, you always try to cooperate, not cooperate, but you end up in try to write as Bob Dylan, and it's impossible. So I had to go in a different direction. I had to do my own thing. I had to find my
Your own
own
way.
style of writing.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm affected by Bob Dylan, but it's the way of putting up lines. I try to learn instead of copy. I must learn how to put down the lines and how to phrase, and it's a lot of learning from him, not
Mhm.
copying.
Yeah.
That's the important thing. And I think I was in Italy or something, and suddenly it hit me. I could write. It was one song, and I could, that's the way I could do it. Because before that I had thrown away hundreds of songs. It was all crap. But suddenly that moment, I could start. Oh, this is the way.
Which song it was?
Yeah, it was about what do you call it? Island of Silence, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, long time ago. I don't sing it on shows because it's I don't know why actually.
Okay, but you singing, your lyrics are on you singing about the different things you play. You
Yeah.
have a lot of history in your songs.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the way what you.
it's a huge difference between the English lyrics and
Yeah.
the Norwegian lyrics.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're singing in two languages and
Yeah.
mostly.
Yeah, I think the English lyrics is more like I see movies.
Mm-hmm.
I write. It's much easier to write the lyrics because I see them as black and white movies, so I can more write down what I see
Okay.
and work on it later, of course. But when it's in Norwegian, I see things in another way. It's much harder to work with the Norwegian language. It was very difficult in the start. I needed some help to put it together. Like, what do I do wrong? What should I do? I had some good teachers for my first songs, so I could see what I should not do and what I should do. And it made me think in a different way, and I could put together the songs in a different way.
But also the subjects are different. Here,
Subjects are slightly different, yeah.
because you're singing about it.
I think many of the songs are folklore,
Yeah.
like from things from a world that you cannot see.
Okay. The trolls.
Yeah, the trolls. I have some trolls, and I have some hulder, and some, what do you call it, tiny people. Yeah,
Just not
yeah, yeah.
drones.
Yeah.
Drones. Yeah, okay.
And there's different kind of things. I think it's a lot of things out there than you must be aware of. And I feel, especially when I'm fishing in the middle of the night, I have such an intense feeling, and I can write down these feelings and these things I experience. So, it's just my feelings I'm
Yeah,
writing down.
Inside, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And a little bit of humor, and I have more humor in my Norwegian songs than in the English
yeah,
lyrics.
for Polish people, it's quite hard to understand the Norwegian. because,
Yeah,
it was, Norwegian is a very hard language. A lot of Polish people knows the English, and it's very easier to understand what you're singing.
yeah,
But with Norwegian, it's very nice to like was yesterday. We were on a concert, your concert, and when you sang about in Norwegian, it was very nice to hear the folk language when you.
yeah, yeah.
That's it. It's the people very,
That's
very
nice.
positive.
Yeah, yeah.
This way. Okay, I have one question from the your fan, my colleague, listened to you, and asked me to ask this question. Do you believe in trolls and the trolls and this Norwegian stuff?
Yeah, in a way I do.
Because
It's about kindness. You must
when
be.
you're going to Norway, everywhere you can find the trolls and
Yeah.
the bits of folk.
I think they are out there. Who can say they're not there? Who has the right to say that God doesn't exist?
Yeah.
Who has the right to say that you can't believe in what you want to believe in?
Okay, you recorded two albums, and what you doing now? Do you have plans for another new album?
Now we are in studio recording an album with Norwegian lyrics,
Okay.
like Norwegian songs about the subject we talked about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
There's a lot of love and beliefs and yeah, caring.
You're recording here in Poland or in Norway?
No, Vestfold studio in Norway, in Sandefjord. We do that kind of thing. I also been in Gdansk recording only with my guitar. I call it sketches. So I just sit down and play for a couple of hours different songs of mine that I think I wanted to collect all of my songs into something that I can save. Yeah, I might be put him on Spotify, I don't know, or whatever, in a digital way, so I can have something.
Do you want you think about the change direction from the Bob Dylan to the Norwegian folk, or you will be working on all of this?
Interesting. I think there's room enough for me for everything, but for the moment I'm very into the Norwegian stuff. Yeah, very. And we are doing things for the Polish people with the Norwegian stuff that makes it understandable. Like a storyteller between the songs who tells us little, maybe 20, 30 seconds about the next song, and we go and sing it in Norwegian, and they explain it in Polish, the next song. So it's kind of floating, like a storytelling thing. We are working on it, and I think it's something good.
Okay, I asked you this because in Poland we have a lot of fans of Bob Dylan. You ever think to play with your band, Bob band, as a cover band? Because we have a lot of festivals for cover bands, and they are quite popular. A lot of people coming.
Yeah.
And you're thinking to come back to the roots, the source.
Yeah, if I'm invited to come to play Bob Dylan, I will do it, of course. Yeah, I heard that Bob Dylan wasn't that popular, but I find it hard to believe. So when you say it is popular, I believe you.
Yeah,
and I really want to do, of course. I really want to do Dylan. I used to be a Bob Dylan jukebox.
Ah. You saw it yesterday when you sang the Naked of Heaven, the audience starting singing with you.
Yeah.
It was quite, you know, I think it's a good direction to go for it and play some.
I can always put in a Dylan song or two.
Because
That's
you know
no
it, and it's not a problem for you to play some.
I think in my
Dylan stuff.
stupid little head it's about 100 songs just swirling around with Bob Dylan.
And you will have a tough decision to make which song you want to sing. Yeah, that's
But
sure.
always Bob Dylan I can always play, of course. I love him.
Okay, I also have two questions from my friends. And what's the driving force for you in your work? What's you making you
do this?
Yeah. Because you love it. It's obvious.
I love it. It's obvious, and it's my way of living, I think. I hope. I have something I wanted to say to people, and I'm not good in discussions and stuff. I need more time to say things, so I'm not good in discussions, and I just stay away from all those kind of things, and I write songs instead on what's on my mind.
Okay, and the last question: how does the contact with the audience affect you? Because it's
very important. Yeah, and I'm very sensible, so I can feel it. Yeah.
If the audience is cooperating with you, it was.
And that's why I really like to play in Poland, because the Polish people are genius, interested. They are smart. They are intellectual. They have they're listeners. They know how to behave.
Thank you. It's a very nice opinion about the Polish people. Okay, do you have plans for another tour in Poland?
Yeah, I think.
Is
Yeah.
when you will be.
I think
when
it's
you-
in the middle of November or something.
Okay,
We'll be
it's
back. Not too long ago.
no.
I bring the fiddler, Ronnie. Yeah, fiddler, mandolin player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very funny when we are on stage. I can, when he's doing the solos, I can walk around a little bit, playing the guitar and smile. And because when I'm alone, I have to stay in front of the microphone all the time, and like it's different setting. But I like that as well. But it's maybe I can relax a little bit more with an extra guitar player or the bass player or whatever. But
Okay. And one more question about your Polish connections. One of the last songs yesterday, it was a song in memory of the Ryszard Jaśniewicz.
yeah,
It's a very beautiful song about
Thank you.
him, and you wrote. And could you tell us where did you met him, and it was your friend?
I met him first time in I believe it was in a restaurant. We had some Dylan experience together.
Okay.
Yeah. I was playing Dylan and he was writing, no, he was dictating something he wrote about. He translated actually what I think I sang about one more cup of coffee, and he was speaking it. He was in Polish.
Mhm.
Yeah, so he translated my words or Dylan words into Polish his own way, and in that we had some songs we did that way, and we immediately felt that very special connection. And after that we did something from the same stage but different things, and he was such a rich man, and I felt his blood was art, so we had a strange, very nice connection that way. And when he passed away, I just wrote that song as a memory.
Yeah, you also make a video clip.
It's a video on YouTube
Yeah.
on that song, yeah.
Yeah, you recorded it in a
We recorded it in his theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you also have a plans to play it.
Yeah, we did we did it one time with his widow, Gabriela. She was writing something that fit together. I was picking some songs, and we fit it together to one show, and we shall do that in November as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah.
We will put this on our stage page if you want.
Yeah.
The information about this.
Nice.
And okay, I have one more question, because
Yeah,
you
It's nice.
music is not only your this what you're doing daily. You also I think make quite a nice book with your songs, with lyrics of your songs with a Polish
Yeah.
listen. Could
Yeah.
you tell us about
I should
it?
have the book here. I don't know why I don't have the book. I invited a Polish artist,
Yeah.
Bikowska, Beata,
Beata.
Anna, yeah. She's a dear friend of mine, and I challenged her. So I have these lyrics. I want to give them, also release them in a only the lyrics. Yeah, they're made for music, but I think it's good to have it.
In a book.
Yeah, can you do some sketches? Yeah, and she really said yes, and I was sitting with the guitar, and she was drawing.
Drawing.
Yeah, and I didn't ask for what she was thinking about it. She was drawing out of my guitar and my songs, and I said, let's make a book. We did.
That's great. That's great. Then you're not only a musician on the Okay, thank you very much for the interview.
Yeah,
It was very nice to have you here, and hopefully we will meet on next.
Of course, yeah.
Okay?
Thank you for having me.
Very much.
It was very nice.
Dziękujemy, pozdrawiamy, Strefa Music Art, Paweł, Galant, Royem.